here's something you might not know. You can use hair as mulch. Okay, so I have a friend who is an elk hunter, and 2 years ago he gave me an elk hide, and well, just take a look at this. This is the last remaining bits of elk hair from that hide, and this is my basil bed. In the parking lot, in the containers, in the tires, in the city. Up there's my greenhouse, okay? And I am using this as mulch. If you think about it, this is like protein. It's got to have nutrients, and we do want water to be able to percolate through. And, you know, in nature, you would not be wasting anything from an animal that you had harvested. You'd use all the meat, you'd use the skin. I taught myself from this elk hide how to tan a hide. Boy, that was a wonderful experience. And I learned so much from that. The only thing from that hide that I had not used yet was this hair. So I wanted to share with you the process. I hear you can use human hair too. I guess you could go to a barber shop or a hair salon, and as long as the hair had been washed and didn't have a ton of product in it, it would still be good. I've also read that if you do use human hair, it will keep rabbits and raccoons and things like that away from your garden because they don't like the smell of the humans. It's worth a try. Now, I laid out some of this hair several days ago down on the onions. Let's take a quick look at that. This is a new procedure to me. So if any of you do this and you want to chime in, please go for it in the comments. Let's take a look though at the onions and how they're doing. Okay, here we've got onions and dill, and it's been about 5 days. Let's see. The soil is staying nice and moist, and we've had some pretty hot days here. So here's the onions and some squash. Now, granted, once this squash goes to town, I won't have to worry about mulch. And that squash will spread all over here. You know, while we're here, I might as well show you 2 other kinds of mulch that I'm using this year. You know, what the heck, you gotta experiment. I planted all this stuff in the last 2 days. These are my grow bags that I made. And this is calendula right here. And I'm mulching with a very thick layer of just oak and maple leaves. Okay, here I'm mulching with just weeds that I've taken from the garden, or, well, actually from the alley. And up here, I'm mulching with weeds, maple leaves, and shredded paper. So we've got some major experiments going. The plants look like they're living pretty well. We shall see.